Where is the older generation that's happy to have stars from their time still around? I mean, where is that audience?
At home. At home. Like, and that's the whole thing. Like, you have to understand. People love seeing movies, but at today's pace and at today's, technology has advanced to a certain point right now where people just want to stay the fuck home. They really just want to watch fucking movies on their TV at home. They don't want to go out and deal with fucking noisy people at the theaters. Like, this is why the movie theater business is in decline, is because you're in a room with like fucking 60 to 200 other fucking unruly people who are crunching, who are making noise, who are just fucking loud, and nobody wants to hear it. And this is why I've stopped going to mainstream theaters, is because I can't enjoy myself. Any little fucking noise, any little fucking distraction takes me completely out of the fucking film, and I can't sit there and engross myself with it like I used to. The older people are staying home. The older people want to eat popcorn on their fucking couch after they've come home from a long day and just fucking kick it with their family. Like, that's what they want to do. And not to mention the fact that we're in a recession. People are not trying to spend that much money. And if you have a family, as most older people do, that's a fucking $100 trip every time you go to a theater.
Yeah, I've noticed that, and I've noticed that young people, like myself, are a little more, wanting to go out and go to the movies. I mean, that's a given. That goes without saying. And then the older generation, like I noticed, people like my dad are more likely to just wait for a film to come out on Redbox. And honestly, a person like my dad, or my family, I'll say I look at my family, like my parents, as the general audience. And I look at them and I notice that a lot of the time they don't have a favorite actor that they're looking at, or they don't have a movie series or a genre that they're fixed on. They just go to Redbox and they say, what looks good? I'll get a few different movies, go home and watch them. They don't really care what it is until they put it on the TV and check it out.
Exactly. And you're going to find a lot more of that. Since the invention of Redbox, $1 film. Dude, you get to fucking rent a movie for $1. You can buy some $5 fucking boxes of popcorn, a little 2-liter for the family, and you can sit down all night and fucking get 5 movies and spend $25 on the whole fucking thing. You have to realize that, when you're really trying to make a film and release it and get ultimate exposure for yourself, you really have to figure on that happening, especially with a family. Like, let's use your family as an example. I would view your family as the common people. You know what I mean? The people, the audience. That's who I'm going for. You have a lot of ranges of ages. You have, different mindsets, different things, and a film can bring the family together. You know what I mean? If you like it, blah, 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 blah. I forgot where the fuck I was going with that one. I'm going to be quite honest with you.
No, I mean, I understand what you're saying. That like I said, I look at them as like the general audience.
Yeah, I recovered my point. For a family like yours with 3 children, your parents are going through some shit, so your dad takes 3 kids out to a movie theater. You think he wants to be in that position whatsoever? I don't want to ever take 1 kid out with me to a movie theater. I would not want to take 3. You know what I mean? It's all about, like, the hassle of going out and fucking sitting down 3 kids and getting them the Slurpees and the fucking popcorn and the candy and, fucking you guys hitting each other in the fucking seats because you're assholes. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, it's a hassle. Who the fuck wants to go through that? So, really, the best thing to do is either fucking make sure your film is going to be on video on demand, and make sure your film's going to be available online somewhere like iTunes. That's a great tool. You know what I mean? A great tool to make up money.
Yeah, absolutely. I try and think about what the general audience is thinking. I know the general audience doesn't think like me. I have certain guys that I'm into. I have certain films that I find out months ahead of time before they come out. I find out about them, and then I anxiously await them for that period of time. I mean, the internet has made me so impatient because I find out about a movie months before it comes out, and then I just anxiously await it. Then Friday night, it opens, I have to run out and see it. Now, kids my age usually aren't like that. Usually, kids my age don't give a shit about film. They don't really have a favorite actor that they have to see every one of their movies. They go to the movies with their friends on Friday night, have no idea what the fuck they want to see, and then while they're in line, they say, what's out? Okay, Mama, that's a horror movie? Yeah, we'll go see that.
Exactly.